We finally got an exclusive live interview that you probably would have saw on your TV if you do watch TV just about 3 days ago on the Suak show on CNBC. My name is GTA Pups here. In today's video, we're actually going to be showing you Zelnick getting interviewed by Sue herself, and Sue actually asked him physically, is this new game going to be GTA 6? So let's dive right into it. So yes, guys, this is CNBC. You can watch it on your TV, mobile device, stream it or whatever. And CNBC, they basically have all different people on the network and different shows that they air throughout the day. I believe this show was early morning, my time. But anyway, it's a show where they have people like CEOs of like Zelnick, for an example, actors and actresses, or anything that have to do something with money or like stuff that is the big bucks and, you know, all the money aspects and like for your stocks and whatnot. Well, on this show, Zelnick was on there, and it was his first live appearance since that physical 2023 Q4 earnings call. And this is what the show had to start.
Artificial intelligence has been one of the biggest themes throughout earnings season. One sector ripe for disruption is gaming. Joining us right now with a look at his company's AI strategy and much more is Zelnick. He is the CEO of Take-Two Interactive. This is his first television interview since the company reported fourth quarter results last week, with revenue beating the street and signals of a very strong future slate of games. And I think that's the headline here. Strauss, thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having me. Great to be here.
All right, so this was huge news. You are not somebody who, is big on theatrics or is into hyperbole or any of those things. But last week, when you talked about your earnings and your guidance, you said that you're going to be looking at more than $8 billion in revenue next year for games. And that's 45% ahead of the midpoint of the street's estimates on things. That is huge, huge news. And it's got people speculating that you've got to have Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out.
So we've said that we're working on the next iteration of Grand Theft Auto, but Rockstar hasn't announced a release date yet. We've been working on this huge pipeline. We have 36 titles coming to market in fiscal 25 and 26, and we obviously have high expectations. And you're right, we typically don't talk about future years. We typically give guidance, and we try to go right down the middle. That's what we're supposed to do. In this instance, we wanted to give the street the transparency it's been asking for. So we basically gave an outlook for this fiscal year and subsequent too. And what's interesting is we have high expectations for fiscal 25, but we also expect sequential growth in fiscal 26.
Sue asked him, is this game going to be GTA 6? And this is what he has to say.
I mean, you look at the stock jump, it was up more than 10%, more than 11%, I think. This is huge news because you have a lot of new properties that are coming out, but you're usually pretty conservative about new things that have not been out there in the past.
Generally, we like to have success before we talk about it.
So what makes you so sure this time?
We've been working on this pipeline for a long time, and we have a pretty good ability to predict the performance of new iterations of existing franchises.
Like Grand Theft Auto?
And we have 14 franchises that have each sold over 5 million units in an individual release. Titles like Red Dead and Borderlands, BioShock, Civilization, and many others.
The other way, trying to not get distracted, trying not to blurb out, yes, GTA 6 is coming in 2024. And yes, that is probably what is going to be coming. The pipeline, we know they're projecting $8 billion and then another $1 billion in 2026, probably when GTA Online 2.0 does arrive. So you could see Zelnick as the first clip. He always says that, yes, we're working on a big pipeline, but the game hasn't been officially announced from Rockstar Games, and that's what he had to say there. But I just think it's quite interesting of his natural looks in the interview. You know, this is our first time seeing him on an actual TV show that you can see him live and not just hearing him or not be able to see his face. Well, this time you can see his face perfectly fine, and he's just not trying to give it away, which we know is a fact. Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be 90% coming out in 2024 with a first trailer or acknowledgement from Rockstar confirming this game probably in the second half of 2023 here. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is they asked Zelnick about the future of AI in gaming, and this is what he has to say.
With AI, there's so much hype around AI.
Oh my God.
Is there stuff that's really there, really meat on the bones when it comes to this?
So usually I'm the skeptic in the room. I am a true believer because we've been in AI and machine learning forever. That's the nature of interactive entertainment. We are the intersection of entertainment and technology. That said, remember, artificial intelligence is an oxymoron, and so is machine learning. And what I think will happen with these new revolutions that you're seeing now is it's going to be a rising tide. These are new tools. They're going to benefit everyone. They're going to make our work easier, especially the sort of work that no one really enjoys. But there's zero chance that any kind of...
Well, zoom in on that. When you talk about a new game and you're having the AI do the coding, what's the differential in how long it would take you to bring it to market and make it happen?
I wish I could say it would be quicker and cheaper, but what's going to happen, of course, is everyone's demands for quality will rise. So there's very little evidence in the history of entertainment that technical tool development has actually reduced the overall cost of the projects. That hasn't really happened in any entertainment business except recorded music.
Of AI, he kind of brought that in, but he said that is actually a little harder than expected to talk about. Again, AI, the future of AI in gaming. I'm not very a person that can explain AI and gaming really well, so I apologize for that. But he thinks it is going to be doing pretty good, and I think what he's saying here is he's happy on where their standards of Take-Two Interactive is with the games that they have, worked on, Red Dead Redemption, BioShock, Borderlands, etc., the gaming companies that they own. And you heard it right here from him talking about AI, so I'm not going to try to explain it from my standpoint because I know I can't explain it right. But I've seen that another show that CNBC had actually interviewed the CEO of Microsoft about the future of AI, and he had some input on it as well. So Zelnick isn't the only one that they're trying to ask about AI in gaming, and Take-Two Interactive, of course. So if you did enjoy today's video, like or rating will be super awesome. Remember to subscribe to the GTA Publish channel for more videos like this. My name is Pup here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.